Welcome to Sugosha Defense News. The highlights: Indian Army takes delivery of 27,000 locally made AK-203 assault rifles. Russian firm EZTM to deliver cold rolling mills to India's nuclear fuel complex. Indian Army takes delivery of multipurpose tractors from ACE. Airbus SIDBI to collaborate for financing helicopter purchase in India. From Global News, UAE buys petrol vessels from Edge Group Fincantieri joint venture. China's top quantum physicist Pan Jianwei named Royal Society Fellow days after US sanctions targets Chinese sector. Space Force to demonstrate satellite maneuvering in 2026 mission. Lithuania to send Ukraine radars capable of tracking cruise missiles. Philippines receives two T-129 attack helicopters from Turkey. And Japan quietly becoming one of Ukraine's most important backers. The Indo-Russian Rifles Private Limited has delivered close to 77,000 AK-203 assault rifles to the Indian Army. Additional 8,000 rifles will be delivered to the Army in the next 2 weeks. IRRPL is a joint venture between Advanced Weapons and Equipment India Limited and the Russian defense major Kalashnikov concern, the manufacturer of the famed AK-47 rifles. India signed a deal with Russia in 2020 to buy more than 770,000 AK-203 rifles in July 21, worth rupees 5,000 crores, under which more than 1 lakh rifles will be directly imported from Russia, and while the remaining 6,70,000 will be manufactured in India at the factory in Korwa. Each rifle is expected to cost around $1,100. This includes the cost of technology transfer and setting up of the manufacturing facility. Russia and India have been expanding their cooperation in the energy sector, including nuclear power. Russian equipment manufacturer EZTM will ship specialized cold rolling mills to India's nuclear fuel complex, which comes under the South Asian nation's Department of Atomic Energy. Under a contract with the Indian company Nuclear Fuel Complex, the company has manufactured three cold rolling mills. These mills are designed to produce pipes with an outer diameter of 6 to 18 millimeters from hollow blanks made of zircaloy and stainless steel. Cold rolling is a process undertaken to change a metal's original form. Primarily, it is put in place to transform aluminium into hardened stainless steel, which is extensively used in the production of nuclear energy. This development comes on the back of the recent news regarding India and Russia expanding their civilian nuclear cooperation as Delhi bets big on nuclear energy to achieve its zero carbon emission goals. Indian Army has received a delivery of 4x4 multipurpose tractors from the Indian manufacturer ACE. The delivery is part of a 550 crore rupee order for these versatile tractors. The ACE model features a 4-cylinder engine with 61.2 HP, 8 forward and 2 reverse gears, a 2000 kg lifting capacity, and a 65-liter fuel tank. These tractors are adaptable for various tasks, making them suitable for the diverse needs of the Indian Army. These tractors can transport equipment, supplies, and personnel across various terrains. Their 4x4 capability allows them to navigate rugged or uneven surfaces efficiently. They can carry ammunition, food, water, medical supplies, and other essentials to remote or challenging locations. The tractors can be equipped with attachments such as bulldozer blades, backhoes, or front end loaders. They assist in constructing field fortifications, digging trenches, clearing obstacles, and leveling ground for temporary bases or defensive positions. The Indian Army often operates in border regions where agricultural activities are limited. These tractors can help prepare land for cultivation. When military vehicles break down or get stuck, these tractors can tow them to safety. With a lifting capacity of 2,000 kilos, these tractors can move heavy equipment, barriers, or obstacles. In regions with heavy snowfall, they can clear snow from roads, runways, and critical infrastructure. They can be modified for border surveillance by adding communication equipment, cameras, and sensors. They are valuable for routine maintenance tasks such as grading roads, repairing fences, and maintaining airstrips. They contribute to the overall base infrastructure upkeep. Airbus Helicopters and Small Industries Development Bank of India SIDBI have signed a memorandum of understanding for financing the purchase of Airbus helicopters in India. Under the MOU, both Airbus Helicopters and SIDBI will identify potential civil helicopter operators in India who are interested in financing solutions for purchasing Airbus helicopters. Airbus will provide the technical and helicopter industry knowledge to SIDBI, who will evaluate these prospects and finance them exclusively for Airbus. The MOU with SIDBI opens a new chapter in making civil helicopters more accessible to operators in India, which will further position these rotary wing aircrafts as a critical tool for nation building. Some global news. The United Arab Emirates Coast Guard has signed a $435 million deal to acquire 10 offshore patrol vessels from both a domestic defense conglomerate and an Italian shipbuilder. The deal follows the creation of a joint venture in February between the UAE's Edge Group and Italy's Fincantieri. The companies will produce the 51-meter long vessel as upgraded versions of Saitia class ships, a type Fincantieri previously supplied to the Italian Coast Guard. Edge Group holds a 51% stake in the joint venture, dubbed Maestral, but is leaning on Fincantieri's shipbuilding expertise. The firms announced in February that they would market vessels to non-NATO countries. China's father of quantum has been elected as a Fellow of London's Royal Society days after the latest UN sanctions list targeted the core of Chinese quantum technology. Pan Jianwei, a leading physicist who built the world's first quantum satellite, is among over 90 exceptional researchers from across the world to be named this year by the Society or Britain's National Academy of Sciences. The Space Forces Acquisition Command is planning a first of its kind logistic mission in 2026 aimed at demonstrating the ability to maneuver and service spacecraft in orbit. Space Systems Command, in partnership with Space Works, Air Force Researchers Labs Space Innovation Arm, awarded Washington based Starfish Space a $37.5 million for the effort. The company builds and operates a line of satellites dubbed Otter that can service other spacecraft. Depending on a customer's need, Otter can dispose of defunct satellites or provide additional propulsion or thrust to enhance its mission. Under the SSC contract, Starfish will dock one of its Otter vehicles with Space Force satellites to perform a range of functions from extending their service life to moving them to a new orbit. The service hasn't identified which satellites Otter will support. Lithuania will deliver 6 Amber 1800 radar systems to Ukraine as part of the German led air defense initiative for the war torn country. The Immediate Action on Air Defense initiative seeks to source available air defense systems from both NATO and non NATO countries in a bid to deliver faster than regular procurement. The ground-based Very High Frequency Band radar can be deployed on prepared sites for automatic air target detection, providing angle and range. It is also capable of automatic tracking of air targets in specific airspace areas and displays videos, plots, and tracks. The Philippines Air Force has received two 129 attack helicopters from Turkey at the 15th Strike Wing headquarters in Sangley Point, Cavite. The two aircrafts will be used alongside the PAF's armed light observation and transport helicopters, enhancing the combat operational capability of the force and addressing capability gaps in urban warfare. The units are the fifth and sixth attack helicopters acquired in a $280 million deal between Turkey and the Philippines. Its sister aircraft were the first helicopters Ankara delivered to a foreign country. The T-129 attack fleet deal is part of the Horizon 2 phase of the Armed Forces of the Philippines Modernization Program, a $5.2 billion acquisition project to update the country's military posture. The T-129 attack aircraft is a twin-engine attack helicopter designed for armed reconnaissance in hot and high environments and day and night missions. Japan is quietly becoming one of Ukraine's most important financial backers amid the ongoing Russian invasion. When many countries struggled to source funds for the war-torn nation, Tokyo silently came to the rescue with more than $7.6 billion in aid. Though not necessarily weapons, the aid included medicines, bulletproof vests, demining equipment, and food rations for displaced families. In total, Tokyo has reportedly provided $12 billion in aid since the start of the war and was the sixth top provider of aid to Ukraine in the early months of 24, according to the influential Kiel Institute for the World Economy. That's the news for today. We hope you enjoyed the news. Please do give us your feedback about the news and please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.